Exterior airship, Eastern Europe. Day. An airstrip overlooking a gray city rocked by artillery fire. A bland CIA operative, flanked by Special Forces men, stands in front of a commuter plane. CIA man watches the land cruiser pull up, hard. The militiamen jump out of the vehicle. The driver shoves the bespectacled man in front of the CIA man. Dr. Pavel, I'm CIA. Dr. Pavel nods, nervous. CIA man hands the driver a briefcase. He wasn't alone. CIA man, confused, spots the hooded men. He turns to Dr. Pavel. You don't get to bring friends. They are not my friends. No worries, no charge for them. And why would I want them? They were trying to grab your prize. They worked for the mercenary, the masked man. CIA man, excited. Bane? The driver nods. CIA man turns to his Special Forces men. Get him on board. I'll call it in. Exterior, skies over mountain range. Day. The commuter plane struggles over snow-capped mountains. Interior, main cabin, commuter plane, continuous. The three hooded men kneel by the cargo door, handcuffed. CIA man grabs hooded man 1. What are you doing in the middle of my operation? Hooded man 1 says nothing. CIA man pulls out a handgun. The flight plan I just filed with the agency lists me, my men, Dr. Pavel here, but only one of you. CIA man opens the cargo door. Special Forces hang hooded man 1 out into the howling wind. CIA man shouts above the wind. First one to talk gets to stay on my aircraft. So, who paid you to grab Dr. Pavel? Nothing. CIA man fires out the open door and the Special Forces yank hooded man 1 back in, clubbing him quiet. He didn't fly so good. Who wants to try next? The soldiers grab hooded man 2, hang him out the door. Tell me about Bane! Why does he wear the mask? The prisoner says nothing. CIA man presses the gun to the man's hood. He cocks the gun. Nothing. Lot of loyalty for a hired gun. Or perhaps he was wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of an airplane. CIA man turns to the third prisoner, shuts the cargo door. Wise guy, huh? At least you can talk. Who are you? We are nothing. We are the dirt beneath your feet, and no one cared who I was till I put on the mask. CIA man, wary, approaches the third prisoner, pulls off his hood, revealing a dark mask with a breathing apparatus. The eyes behind it are cold. Still, this is Bane. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. CIA man, fascinated. If I pull this off, would you die? It would be extremely painful. You're a big guy. For you. CIA man, unnerved. Was getting caught part of your plan? Of course. Dr. Pavel refused our offer in favor of yours. We had to know what he told you about us. Nothing! I said nothing! Why not just ask him? He would not have told us. You have methods. Him I need healthy. You present no such problem. CIA man laughs for the Special Forces' benefit. A heavy bass tone is rising. The sergeant looks out the window. Exterior, skies over mountain range, continuous. The commuter plane is dwarfed by a massive transport plane looming over it, dangerously close. Interior main cabin, commuter plane, continuous. The plane lurches, and the noise is building. Sir? Well, congratulations, you got yourself caught. What's the next step of your master plan? Crashing this plane. Exterior mountains, continuous. The ramp of the transport opens. 4 men leap out on tethers, dropping towards the commuter plane, 2 on each side. Interior, main cabin, commuter plane, continuous. The Special Forces react to the turbulence from the plane above. CIA man looks at Bane. Bane, rising. With no survivors! A Special Forces soldier spins around. An armed man is outside the window. Bang! Exterior, skies over mountain range, continuous. 2 men shoot through the windows. The other 2 attach grapples to the fuselage, give the thumbs up, Hoists start to pull, and the tail of the commuter plane is lifted unnaturally. Interior, cockpit, commuter plane, continuous. The pilots battle the controls as the plane tilts forward. Interior, main cabin, commuter plane. Like lightning, Bane has the CIA man in his handcuffed arms, legs wrapped around a seat back. The entire cabin upends. Tumbling chaos, soldiers falling. Bane cracks CIA man's neck and drops him onto the sergeant. They tumble down the plane, smashing into the cockpit door with a terminal thud. Dr. Pavel, strapped in, pushes against the seat in front of him. The plane vibrates, trying to tear itself apart. The men climb the tail of the smaller plane as it dangles helplessly above the mountains, its wings shear off. Interior, main cabin, commuter plane, continuous. Bane breaks his handcuffs as if they were plastic, then opens his legs and drops down the cabin, somersaulting gracefully and using his arms to stop himself halfway down by Dr. Pavel. Exterior, skies over mountain range. The men attach explosives to the tail, then jump away, swinging out as the tail explodes. Interior, main cabin, commuter plane. An explosion takes off the rear door of the cabin. The armed men drop through the smoke on cables. A body bag is lowered into the cabin. Bane lies it on the seat back next to Dr. Pavel and unzips it to reveal a body, the same age and build as Dr. Pavel. Oh, they got Aegis. That's not good. Shit. Okay, we can fix this. Just keep placing bombs. Bane rips Dr. Pavel's sleeve, pulls out a length of surgical tubing, pushes a needle into Dr. Pavel's arm, runs the tube into the body arm. Dr. Pavel watches, horrified, as Bane starts compressions on the body's chest, drawing Dr. Pavel's blood across the tube and into the body. An armed man pulls Hooded Man 1 up through the cabin and out. Bane stops Hooded Man 2. No, brother. They're expecting... Ah! Get fucked, Baden. Hey! Ah. No, brother. They expect one of us in the wreckage. The man nods, unhooks himself, takes Bane's arm. Have we started the fire? Bane nods. Yes, brother. The fire rises. Hooded Man 2 hands Bane his line. Bane clips it around Dr. Pavel, takes out a knife, and cuts Dr. Pavel's seatbelt. Dr. Pavel panics, flails. Bane takes his arms, gentle. Calm, Doctor. Now is not the time for fear. Bane slides Dr. Pavel out of his seat. They hang in the vertical, wind-blown cabin. Bane takes out a detonator. That comes later. Bane fucking lion. Give me that CS. That comes later. Bane presses the detonator. The cabin drops from around them, revealing a terrifying drop to the peaks below. Dr. Pavel screams as they're hoisted up towards the transport, and we cut to exterior Gotham, evening. Nobody really cares about the rest of the movie.